Welcome back. This is Kevin Fear, President and CEO of Mattress Express. This is Pillow Talk, a show about sleep. This is the 4th of July weekend, 2024. And if you're just joining us, welcome. If you're this is your first time with us, welcome. If you're coming back, I hope you find this interesting. I can't do two things at once. Are you like that? I'm trying to type something on the computer and talk to you. I can't do two things at once. Oh, yeah, we had a great 4th of July cookout at my house, as I mentioned in the previous segment. I burnt my hand with sparklers, one of the most safest fireworks out there, but they malfunctioned. Honestly, it wasn't my fault. If you heard that in the previous segment, they went off like a fuse in my hand. Be careful with fireworks. They're fun, but don't be like me. I hope you had a great 4th of July. It's the 4th of July weekend. We've got great sales at Mattress Express. And we're going to get into those in a minute. We talked about them in the previous segment a little bit. We're going to talk about technology. We're going to talk about weird 4th of July facts. I think that's always fun to do that. But let's talk about why you want to check out Mattress Express if you're in the market for a mattress this 4th of July weekend. The sales are good on 4th of July weekend. You can save some money on 4th of July weekend. You can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses, up to $800 on Purple sets, select Purple sets. You get a $200 prepaid Visa card on Stearns & Foster King and Queen sets, a $100 on Sealy King and Queen sets, $750 prepaid Visa card on the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort King and Queen sets, and 5 years, no interest, no money down. So we also have 60 months to pay with no money down on anything in the store for qualified buyers. See store for details. So let's talk about technology. What do I mean by that? When you come to Mattress Express, first of all, nobody else in New York State has all the brands under one roof that we have. I'll rattle through them for you. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Purple, largest selection of Purple in New York State, Puffy, big online name brand, Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, Personal Comfort, which is another adjustable bed on each side, Posh & Lavish, Therapeutic, and more. Okay, largest selection of flex head beds in New York State. So when you come to our store, what do I mean by technology? I'll get to it here. Many stores have what we carry, but no other store has them all under one roof. There's a national chain that sells a bed where you can make it as soft or as firm as you like on each side, right? You can pick your number on each side. We have those beds. Those are air adjustable beds, very comfortable. Ours has a 25-year industry-leading warranty, okay? Ours has a reversible cover, cool for summer, warm for winter. Ours has the flex head and king or queen. We have instant comfort. We have personal comfort. So we have that. So if you're thinking of one of those beds, we've got it under the roof. The nice thing is we have Purple right next to it. So you can try Purple too. Purple's a hyper elastic waffle grid. Looks like a waffle if you take the cover off it. And it's very, I don't want to call it soft. It's very elasticy, this rubbery material, and it looks like a waffle. And when you lay on it, it's great for cooling. It's got a great for support. It's a very different feel. People love it. And then next to that, we have traditional hybrid, which is Stearns & Foster. And then next to that, we have Tempur-Pedic, which is the Tempur cooling, great support. Tempur-Pedic is legendary, right? And then next to that, we have Sealy hybrid. And then next to that, we have Posh & Lavish all latex mattress. So the point is you get to try all these different technologies under one roof, right? You don't have to go to the national store and try their bed where you pick the number on each side and then order a Purple online. By the way, there's 9 different Purples, and try it in your house and send it back, and try it at your house and send it back. And then go to another store who may happen to carry a quality latex, but you don't have to do it. It's all in one store. So you get to try all the technologies, find the one that you really like, and then dial it in from that selection of mattresses. And then on top of that, most of our beds, not all, but most have a 30-day sleep guarantee. So if after you have it for a couple of weeks, you say, you know what, this wasn't the right choice, you can come in and you can exchange it for one of equal or greater value, right? It can't be stained, and there's some conditions, but we do it all the time for people. And then if you see the same bed advertised for less money within 30 days of purchase locally, or if it's an online brand, you bring it to our attention, we refund the difference. And that's the truth. There's another radio show on where they interview a really small bedding shop in town who said that wasn't true. And he's not telling you the truth, or he doesn't know the truth. It is the truth. Because I just refunded somebody $500 the other day because Tempur-Pedic went on sale within 30 days of when they bought it. Okay, so don't listen to that nonsense. It's nonsense. It's not true. And so we got sleep guarantee, we got the price guarantee, we've got all the technologies under one roof. And that's why we're growing. That's why people come to our store. That's why they like shopping with us, because it's risk-free. On top of all that, on the holiday weekend here, we've got up to 60 months to pay for anything in the store. Take up to 60 months. No money down for qualified buyers. You got to qualify, and you got to spend at least $1,500 because that's what they require. And we have all kinds of other payment plans. We have no credit check payment plans. And then there's a period of time you could pay that back and not pay interest. We have 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year interest free. We have up to 5 years, no interest, no money down on the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort and Polish and Lavish. Again, you have to qualify. But if you don't have good credit for whatever reason, we have no credit check payment plans. Then we have one company who's kind of in the middle. They take a lower credit score. So we usually are able to make it work for almost everybody. And we know that the economy is challenging right now. We know it presents challenges to many of you. And the thing you need to keep in mind is you spend a third of your life in bed. It affects everything you do, everything. It dramatically affects your health. You know, you're spending, I mean, think about it. You're spending almost 60 hours a week in this bed. It affects your health. It affects your mental acuity. It affects how you drive. It affects your relationships. It affects how you perform at work. It affects your sex life. I mean, let's be honest. And it's one of the last things we pay attention to. So if the economy is holding you back from getting a bed you need, come see us. We'll help you make it affordable with payment plans. Okay, that's what we do here. And you say, well, I don't need to buy a bed when the economy's tough. Yeah, you do. Because you got to be your sharpest. You got to be on your game when the economy's tough. You got to be performing at work. If you're in sales, if you're in a job where you need to perform, you work construction, you got to be sharp. You got to be paying attention. It's very, very important. It's part of your health care, having a good bed where you sleep well and you keep your body at 100%. So, I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but it's the truth. Don't discount it. There's other things. You don't need a new couch, right? That can wait, right? You don't need new furniture. You don't need new carpet. You spend 60 hours a week in this thing. It affects everything you do. And if you're waking up and there's a hole in the bed, if you're waking up in pain, if you're waking up exhausted, you need a new bed. Come on out and look and just see what we've got. See what the payment plans are. We're open all weekend long, regular hours. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS. Grab a pencil. Ready? 1-800-NEW-BEDS, BEDS. Mattress Express, EX, Mattress Express, NY.com. Somebody in another state stole the Mattress Express. MattressExpressNY.com. And you can email me if you have questions. I had a question today. I'll get to it in the next segment. pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. I never got to the weird 4th of July facts. We'll do that in the next segment. pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. And if you don't want me to read it on the air, say don't read it on the air. That's all, because I read questions on the air sometimes. I never read your last name. Open all weekend long. Stop in at any store. All locations are at MattressExpressNY.com. You never need an appointment. There's never a dumb question. Come dressed comfortably. If you sleep with your spouse or partner, bring them with you. We'll make it painless. We'll make it easy. We'll make it as fast or take as much time as you need, whatever you want, however you want it to happen. We're very flexible. We've seen and heard it all. Like once a priest told me about confession. He said, impress me. I've heard them all. It's the same way with us in the bedding industry. If you and your spouse sleep in separate beds, it's okay. We hear it all the time. Come in and tell us. Just be honest. We're up against the break. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. It's a 4th of July weekend. We'll be right back after this break. We're open all weekend long. Come see us.